Hello guys, thanks for scrolling back. In this video, we are going to practice and discuss how to render nice and cool photorealistic images with Atlantis Studio. But before that, sorry for taking so long to respond. Dear Emmanuel, I always deliver. I hope you can see this. I apologize for such. We are going to save and export archicad 3D project to Atlantis. You have to be on 3D to save as studio file and choose their default location with default compatible Atlantis software version to this archicad. Click export once this shows up. There's no need to configure much. On Atlantis Studio, click on Architect Camera. Once you have opened your studio file to wherever you save it from archicad, we increase/reduce the focal camera distance to get closer or far from the design. You can duplicate perspective, the current camera position you have, if you wish to work on different view and be able to go back and check your initial perspective. We have the object where you can edit objects and structures in this design. We have the Heliodons where you can adjust the weather, time, location, sun and sky effects and position. We have the lights where you can turn on light fixtures in this design, lamps and the rest of it. We have shaders where you can edit the model, colors, how they look and appear to beautify them. We go to Heliodons and activate cloud, so it will look like something natural. Click the box and click on cloud to enable and adjust your cloud effects. We have the list of cloud effects, Cirrus, Stratus, Cumulus and the rest of it. You have to be adjusting it and be watching your render preview as the effect takes its position. So once you adjust it like this, you have to watch your render preview and see what you have and see how it is to your satisfaction. We can adjust some power so it won't be too bright like this, or you can leave it. I'll show you where you can adjust some position that will affect this some power. You can cancel or adjust custom sky power here. Adjust it here, humid, rainy, dark cloud, cover, whatever. That's how it will appear, from being too bright cloud to something less than that. To the sun, like we adjust how they shine, the sun color effect, like yellow morning sun radiance reflecting on the building surface. Some places do have weather like that or whatever. Then we roll or slide the azimuth to adjust sun angle or weather angle. All I know is that this changes the render scene. Enter your predetermined value beside it to have a fixed value to save the stress of rolling. Adjust the elevation to get something like this. Keep rolling till you find a suitable scene you like. This for night view. You can see how I slide and mix both azimuth and elevation to achieve night scene. That is how you are going to do so. Don't just slide one, mix both. Never mind this render image noise. It's like an instant preview. It will clear off once you stop clicking. Sometimes it can be trickish depending on the version of studio you are using. Some do have a black or gray model at the initial import. Some light off. All you need to do is to roll your azimuth or try something like this 325.38 degree for azimuth value. Then elevation 21.6 degree snap. Some power 10 to 22.4. Likewise sky, you can leave it to 2.22. This will activate your scene and bright your model. You just have to increase the sun and light effects, after which you can paint the shaders to have more nice and neat clean effects. But we are going to do that everything in this video. Forgive me if I'm too fast. I don't want it to be too long so you won't get bored. That's why I have to brief only the basics that will give you a grip to ride it. I will roll it back to have daylight scene with realistic shadow effects. Back to perspective, I'll adjust, let's say, duplicate the scene. We will come back to this setting. Let's edit shaders. I will click any object on this render preview image. It will auto-locate the object within this shaders list. Right click on it. If we see delete, then I will delete so that it will allow us to apply new effects or model colors to it. Click your arrow below this dotted short bar beneath this to pop the model features, libraries, and so many of it. We have a lot of it here. If you pay attention very well, you will grab these simple steps I'm choosing. I always try to make it simple. This one here is for media, user media, or custom media libraries, either downloaded from media store via internet connection or through third-party websites. Once you extract them well, it will be showing here. Let's paint the roof. Left click hold and drag drop on the roof or any object scene you wish to change the model. I will only focus on basic simple navigation. I don't need to complex it. We paint, design and render. That's it. Once we find our footing, we don't need guides to edit it like pro. We already have the basic knowledge, and that's why you need it, the basics. Let's change the glass effect to be more real. Click on it. If there is no delete option, that means we can override it. We can paint another color on it to replace its features. I will find glass mirror here. Remember, we are going to make use of what we have to achieve what we need. Drag drop, it will change any related mirror shaders here. On light section, activate or power yours from here if it is not automatically activated, mostly on Atlantis features to do so. Click on any of the lights on this light group to spot the particular lamp you want to increase/reduce its power or turn it off. If you are paying attention to your render image preview, you will notice as you click any of the lights, it will spot or highlight the particular lamp. Light 8 here on my own design might be entrance lamp or any of the wall lamp. I will change the color to candle light or any fancy light, increase the value to shine more. If you have a slow vision, click any of the light group and leave it to preview so you can locate which one is highlighted, circled or spotted in your render preview. I'm changing the light color. You just have to watch your lamp or lights on render preview image scene. All these lights 1 to 11 are the number of light effects that will light my scene. As you can see here, light 9 and my compound lamp at this garden, while light 11 hanging over the fence. You can pause this video and see it very well. You can do that as well. Click any of the lights in this group to work on it separately. You will try and locate yours. We are not going to have same light group or design pattern, so you have to find yours among the light group. Let's change this foundation level. Click on it to locate easily on the shaders list. Then you slide and find our choice of color. You can diffuse the color here if you are a science student. Or click the second one to mix it or combine the color textures. I'm not going to do that now. I will do it once the need arises. We are going to do it anyway. Just pay attention. Right click on it. We have delete it right away and drag new color suitable for it. I will go for a brick. I will just paint it brick. That's the difference. Let's change the glass effect to be more real. Click on it. I will try and diffuse my glass effect. It's already tinted. Leave transparency because we want it tinted. Change the refraction to glass if you like. You will understand the clear picture if we render this wow to visualization. You will see why I'm detailing these basics. Here you can duplicate more perspective or delete. Just left click or right click to view this, whichever one is your input command. Let's open our 2D and position our structure and camera position, how it appears. Where our camera target, that is the building, you can move or roll the camera without losing the sight of the building. That's what it means, the focus, center focus. Expand their view here. Click and drag any of the both last line covering the center focus to do such. All these yellow dots you are seeing here are the lamps. You have to carefully do that. Undo if you made the wrong move. Ctrl Z to undo. These are just elevation to position your view. See as it works. It looks like photo taken with camera pressed on ground. You can check other elevation as well, but all I need is the front view because that's what we are going to render in this video. Reduce the perspective if you like. On the same way, click any 3D materials mirror, cars or lamp. Once you are on the categories tab that it belongs to, it will locate it for you on the list. Model textures for the shaders. To edit lamp, go to light tabs. I will paint my trash can to something more dark. Let's add shrubs, small trees, plants, something like that. Click, hold, drag and drop on the same position you want it to be. I will open my 2D to adjust this 3 position and height to be able to click and select this object. I will click on object tab because it belongs to object, so I can be able to edit it. I have to go to object tab. Click on this pink line. It will turn yellow, showing it's selected or highlighted. Slide to and fro the yellow line to increase the size or the width. You have to move your cursor to get this. Drag the center dot to move the object. Here you can increase the height or adjust your camera if you want to get a better view of the plant. We are able to rush through basics move in 17 minutes. You can go ahead and mess with the elevation. Drag and adjust. If you wish to add background, residential background to be more real, from Heliodons to image, switch to image. Double click on the bigger blank box to open image background setting and browse to your default libraries. Find any image and load it here or open it here. These are snap or downloaded images from Google. Click hold to drag the background. You only drag if your cursor is showing this circle icon with JPG format with a 4 axis. Drag up or down to move background images. Increase the brightness here. No worries, I'm coming to the details. I'll try to make the building to balance with my view with this background image. Double click on the image background to adjust it more. Hold on, I will use different scene and trying to elaborate more on the background. See the same flat project design we are rendering, but I will do this one in a new tab. We can still go back to where we stopped. I'll make this image small so it will fit in. I'll click on 3D image, then click back to 2D image. You can adjust the brightness here, the background image brightness. Can you see that? The structure behind it. Remember we just load one of image we have in our local photos. This is one of my downloaded image or JPG. You can use any photos you have. Let me adjust it more to look good. You can use any position you desire. I'm doing this to show you how it works. Remember, we're working on different scenes just to show you how clean background image can be. We are going to move back to the previous initial scene we are working on. Click OK once you are done. You can still pan or zoom right from here. Alright. I'm just trying to make it look nice before I go back to the first scene we are working on. I'm trying to cover basics areas. I will round up with this because we are almost done. Once you are done with this background, apply the same strategy we learned from beginning to have something like this. Back to where we left off, our initial scene. I'm sorry if you get confused. I'm doing this for those who wish to use background images like residential home. This for animation. If you want to animate this scene and use 2D view to roll and control camera and object motion, but we will skip this for now. I think we are done. Let's render. Click this camera icon. Adjust your rendering size to full HD. You can browse or choose where you want to save it to, and coming back to it, change the custom lighting to exterior lighting. Leave this. Enable your physical camera. Change this to medium radiosity. Enable your anti-aliasing. Change it to high. Leave this to Atlantis. Choose your default save folder so you can be able to locate it easily. Make sure everything are in order, then click OK to render now. Wait for it to process render. Like I said, I will always try to make it simple and clean because Atlantis Studio are simple and user friendly. Doesn't take forever to learn and navigate, and it works on all PC without crash or bugs and still give you nice results if you know what you are doing. With this result, you can achieve more with the render image. I believe that's all. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next upload.